You bringing the family in?
I don't got nobody to watch him, so I like to tell him.
Right from the start, the judge drops a hard truth. Kids in courtrooms. Imagine your earliest memory being inside a criminal courtroom watching your parents' case. That's not exactly the kind of family field trip you'd hope for. And yet, here we are.
I gotta do what I do.
I know, but children shouldn't be here in the criminal district court to watch their parents have to deal with criminal problems. But I guess sometimes that's nothing we can do about it. I mean, an infant and a little child is here in the courtroom. That's their earliest memories of life. Yeah. Okay, John, help us out here. You're a good man. How can you pull out of this nosedive?
Oh, we're still working on trying to get a resolution to this case, Your Honor. This is I believe it's a DWI.
Is it one of the children? It was a DWI with a child passenger. Is that the little child that was in the passenger? Or
You said it right.
was that the passenger, or was it this infant? How old is the infant?
He just made 2 months.
At 3 months?
2 months.
2 months.
And here's where it escalates. Not just a DWI, but a DWI with a child passenger. That's a whole different level legally. In Texas, that charge isn't just a bad look, it's a felony. Translation, we're not just talking about fines or probation. We're talking mandatory jail time.
Isn't a place for
Well,
all of this.
We said we're out here. Going for the next thing.
Well, what are you going to do today? It says an announcement.
And yes, Your Honor, we're still working on trying to get a resolution to this case.
Well,
We have probation on the table, trying to see if we can work something that conviction for her. We just can't get it with her for this type of charge.
Right.
That's ultimately what we're trying to get to.
Who's the attorney on that?
Mr. Eckert.
Hey, Joe.
A few more weeks, yeah.
Is one of these the complainant?
Or the child in my car, yes.
What was John? Was there an analysis done? It's talking about intoxication here.
I'm looking, Judge. I don't know yet.
It says the defendant was intoxicated, so, and there was a wreck, and the 1-year-old was just in the car, loose. Is there a blood analysis or something that was done here?
I don't know. I'm looking. I don't have it on here.
What do you know?
I don't remember if there's blood tests or not. I know it was an accident, and then my discovery up here. I don't have my laptop with me. I didn't read it today. So I've not been able to get on. So we've been on the record.
The BAC was 0.160, Your Honor.
There you go.
Thanks.
Twice the legal limit. Who takes care of the child when you're not around, man?
Nobody.
Well, you know you're going to end up going to jail on this, probably. I mean,
There it is, the blood alcohol concentration to 0.16. Twice the legal limit. If you're wondering why the judge looks so grim, that number speaks for itself. Add a baby in the back seat and you've got a recipe for disaster. And a guaranteed uphill battle in court.
it's mandatory.
Which time just yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for
depends on how
unless it's dismissed or reduced. But under this charge, you're going to go to jail. At least for
it's 20 days. 20 days.
and
Yeah, okay.
So you've got to start making arrangements. That doesn't keep you out. Somebody's got to take care of the two little children, but
That's one of the things we're trying to work on, guys. See if we
it's got to be, the children aren't going to go into jail with you.
Well, also, if we can, there's other ways to resolve it, get around that, that's why I'm kind of.
What way was that? What, under this charge?
No, that's right, right.
Okay.
No,
All right.
under a different
That's all right.
charge. You can use some other kind of charge like endangering a child, which is the same crime, but in the same elements.
I know, but these are bad facts.
Oh, yes.
Okay, all right.
That's why I did.
But
If it was easy-
the state can do what they want to do, but these are bad
Yeah.
facts.
And if they're easy facts that everybody had resolved, that's why it's taking a little longer to get the state to do something different. We might not get anything done different, but that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, on, Tia Ballard, come on in. You just get a resettle. Or,
30 days,
yes.
Yes, please.
Mr. Juice, or whatever he's gonna be.
Have you talked to Mr. Dusler lately?
Yes, he said he's out.
He's out.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
if he'd
talking
only
to-
tell us, I'm glad he's talking to you, but he's not
I had
talking.
to call his office.
That's a shame. What did he say?
He said, I talked to
Not
his-
anything
No, I talked to
about
his,
representing you,
secretary. He said he'd be
secrets.
back next week sometime.
Did he call us?
I didn't speak to him.
She said that when I called her on Monday, she said that y'all would know he was out and that he wouldn't be back till next week.
Well,
sometime.
clairvoyance has not been my strong point. I mean, generally people should tell me.
Yes, sir.
Judge, and he may have spoken to Ellie. I did not speak to him.
Well, but we're sitting there spinning our wheels. I mean,
She does need to fill out an indigent form. This is an initial appearance. So now that she's bonded out, she needs to fill out.
Are you- okay. Are you able to hire a lawyer? Why not?
I don't have the extra money at the time.
Yeah.
I just have a part-time job.
That's why it's always a good idea to not get in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Because that thing gets you caught up
Yes, sir.
into a money situation. You need to fill out one of these indigent forms, please.
Yes, sir.
We have to have that by law so that someone can be appointed like Mr. Dusler. Is Mr. Dusler?
He was on vacation. She was an initial, so I went ahead and kept it on the docket so that we could go ahead and.
And here's the financial gut punch. Court-appointed lawyers aren't magic. They're a last resort. The judge reminds everyone that trouble doesn't just cost you freedom, it drains your wallet too. Ever notice how in criminal court, the fines and fees almost pile up faster than the charges?
Okay,
Work with
we
it.
just, nobody
She
told
needs
me. I'm sorry.
That's why he hasn't. been
I
on
don't know.
dockets.
I was gone all week. I don't know what's going on. I just said, I take it day by day here.
Yes, sir.
You filled this out?
Yes, sir.
Who's this judge?
Are you married now? Okay, there's no other income other than just yours into the household? Okay.
Yeah, I stayed with my grandfather. So I just paid him whatever.
She has to file one, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, all right.
Is this Ballard, Judge?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
All right, the court is declaring you indigent and an attorney will be appointed to help you resolve this. Okay, so,
Mr. Dusler, so
yeah,
set it 30 days. Judge.
yes. Here's, what are we doing? Here's Miss Ballard's file in here.
Thank you.
Here's Lamarian Dean's file as well on Mr. Grove, who's now here. You're Miss Taylor?
Yes, sir.
In 235725, you are charged with interfering with child custody. This is a state jail felony, which carries with it, if convicted, up to 2 years in the state jail. So it's serious. It's a felony. And do you have an attorney?
No, sir.
Why not?
Try to get an appointed court, appoint.
Why? Why should the taxpayers pay for your mess? You've been indicted. You made a mistake. The grand jury says you did, but you're presumed innocent. But like everybody else, we're supposed to fix our own mistakes. Why? I'm a taxpayer too. I don't want to pay for a free ride for you. You need to pay for yourselves. When you make a mistake, you get in trouble. You gotta fix it yourself. That's the way I grew up. That's the right thing to do. Not others carry the ball.
Yes, sir. I understand. And that charge came in 2020, and I didn't know that was
Yeah, this is old.
Yeah, I didn't.
This says you lived at 2611 6th Street. Is that right?
Mhm.
You still do?
Yes, sir.
And when did you get arrested on this?
I got arrested this year because I went to go pay a ticket, and they said that
There was a warrant or something?
and I wasn't notified.
You never knew about it?
No, sir.
Looks like
That's
the
wrong.
warrant was issued in October 28th, 2020, and then the sailor was booked on March 14th, 2025. So it wasn't until
4.5 years.
But in 2020, I had custody on my daughter.
What does that matter? You're charged with a crime. This isn't a
I
trial. Yeah, this isn't a trial. This is just the grand jury indicted you for interfering with child custody. Yeah, whatever the facts were. I don't know what the facts are
That's
on
what I
that.
was saying. I didn't.
Hold on. Both can't speak over each other. When I speak, you gotta stop. She can only take one at a time, and if she's not able to get everything accomplished, the court reporter, because two people are speaking over each other, the Court of Criminal Appeals has said somebody's going to get in trouble. It's not going to be me. It's going to be you. Let's don't speak over each other. And when I speak, you've got to stop because I've got to figure this out here. Okay. So this isn't a trial, but it is an odd thing that it's taken so long, especially since you've been living at the same address. That's weird. I mean, they know where it's not, you've flown the coop and moved off to another country or something. This is weird, but sometimes this happens. You got to deal with it now. Are you employed somewhere?
That's what I wanted to address.
Now this part is wild. A warrant sitting out there for almost 5 years, unnoticed even after background checks. It's like a ghost charge that suddenly comes back to life. Ever think you cleared your record, only for the system to tap you on the shoulder years later? This is that nightmare in real time.
Worked for the county for 2 years, and I got 2 background checks, one for the company that I work for and one for the sheriff's office, and they both came back clean. So
Yeah. Which goes to show you a warrant is going to be clear. When there's a warrant issued after an indictment, it's in the records. And maybe the people who were doing the background checks didn't do a good job, because that's odd. This should have been discovered a long time ago. But warrants are issued after indictments. They're done routinely. And the fact that people did background checks and didn't discover you is something else. There's something dropped. The ball was dropped somewhere, but nonetheless, those people who may have dropped the ball aren't charged with a crime. You are. So it's your situation you've got to work with. So where are you working now?
I'm no longer employed because of the.
Okay, you don't have an income?
No, sir.
You need to fill out one of those indigent forms, okay? And then if the court approves, then an attorney will be appointed to represent you. This is just crazy. I don't know how many mistakes can be made in one situation like this.
Think about allegation.
How long is this going to take? Is it long or the same.
10 minutes.
Go ahead.
Wow, it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
On around ATF. Around ATF.
Sounds like they may want to do a plea, the one you're just calling.
This one?
Yeah. It was his attorney.
Mr.
He's
Oh,
out
it's
of
the
town.
same last name.
They're not related. I've asked before.
What are the odds of that?
It's a popular name.
It is. I've never heard of it. I've heard of Smith and Jones. No, that's the anything can happen. What are we going to do on Mr. Atia?
Yes, sir. Essentially, I went over the offer. We are in
Yeah.
agreement. We are in agreement, Judge.
You want to dispose of it today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you fix it up? And
Absolutely. I was just.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I see both of y'all have the same last name.
Yes, sir.
What are
Not
the odds?
related, though. Not related.
Sir,
Not related though.
not related
Yes,
though.
sir.
The background is what?
We're both Pakistani. Both
Oh.
Pakistani. Yes, sir.
Oh, Kia Ale. Hey, Dr. Aziz is my doctor.
Oh, really? We know them.
Mohammed
Yes.
Aziz
Yes, sir.
and his wonderful wife. Yeah, they're very good friends.
We went to the same church.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Oh,
we went to the same church. Yes, sir.
okay. Well, yes, wonderful, a good family friend of ours. Yeah, and he's my doctor. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, but welcome and shukriya. Thank you for being here. Dr. Aziz teaches me some words.
I'd see. Are here.
That an extra fee?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna tell you the way is this. You speak like an Arab. It tells me that like an Arab. I don't know what's going to do. Okay, 23-41359 is called the State of Texas versus Robert Lee Stroud. Yes. Yeah, I would be too. It's never. That's a terrible. Okay, you are here with Mr. West, your attorney, right? All right. In cause number 23-41359, you were indicted back in January of 2023 for the third-degree felony of evading arrest or detention with the use of a motor vehicle. And you pleaded guilty to that charge in January of last year, 2024. We placed you on 10 years deferred or unadjudicated probation. I think you went to the Safe P program, substance abuse felony punishment facility, and you were ordered to go there and complete the program. Apparently that was not accomplished. And on May of last year, a year ago, a motion to revoke unadjudicated probation was filed by the criminal district attorney's office. And this is the motion that we are going to be dealing with. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Sean, please.
Mr. Stroud, this motion to revoke unadjudicated probation in summary states, and by the way, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God during this hearing? All right. That's okay. Yes, that's affirmative. Oh, this states that on January 25th, 2024, in this court, you were placed on 10 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for this third-degree felony of evading arrest or detention with the use of a motor vehicle. Is that true? I'm sorry.
Yes,
It is true? Yes, sir. Okay. Allegation one, the only allegation here it states that you violated your probation by failing and refusing to participate in the substance abuse felony punishment program as ordered by the court in violation of condition 12 of your deferred or unadjudicated probation order. Is that true? Okay. Okay, have a seat. Well, we're gonna have a hearing. He denies it. You, sir? Let me ask you, John, is there something wrong? Do we need an examination or something?
He was just found
Because I said,
Your Honor, on
that he's
April 11th from the Dunn Behavioral.
I still believe he's incompetent, but
Yeah.
the doctor says he's competent, so I sorry here.
Yeah, well, I know, but he's rambling and is incoherent and it continues to rudely interrupt the court, which is against the rules. He's not following rules and he's mumbling and he seems incoherent. What do we want to do? Yes, you are, sir. When I speak, you have to stop or else you have to go back to the jail and you're put in detention. We don't want you to do that. Go ahead.
Your Honor, I don't believe he's competent, but the doctor's report and has ruled that he's competent. So, court does not-
Can you explain, is there any explanation you can make for the way he is acting now, if he is competent, for the record? We've got to have something in the record that supports something other than